Good morning, guys. Bill McMillan here with you on NDWX.com All Access. Hope the weekend is off to a great start. Going to be quiet for the next couple of days across central Indiana and a large portion of the Ohio Valley. But you sure get the idea things are about to change, and there's a lot going on behind the scenes now that will drive changeable weather in terms of a changeable overall pattern ahead over the next couple of weeks, and we'll dive into some of those reasons here this morning. But as we look at the weekend itself to start things out, very quiet, pleasant, early August weather across not only central Indiana, but a good portion of the Ohio Valley. High pressure will dominate, keeping us dry and seasonably warm, not looking at any sort of issues with humidity, certainly compared to what it could be this time of the year. Very pleasant in that regard as highs top out in the upper 80s both today and Sunday with dry conditions remaining. Let's take a look at the latest GFS ensemble here, and it's telling because the pattern as we move into next week is going to become more active. We're going to have several chances of rain. We're going to trend cooler for the second half of next week, and then still forecasting what should be a rather powerful cold front. That would be the third in a series of fronts that will sweep through here early parts of the following week that really will serve to offer up an idea that fall is just around the corner, really. It'll be that first front that really makes you realize that the days are numbered on summer and that fall is just around the bend. So as we dive in here, note how the eastern trough kind of reinforces itself as we go into late next week and into the weekend, and then that will only grow more significant with time as we move into early parts of what will be week 2 at that point. With that said, too, to no surprise, when you look at the temperature anomalies, we see the reinforcing cool air building in here late next week and then really becoming more entrenched as we go into early parts of the following week. So all in all, not looking at any sort of significant heat anytime soon, and really just the opposite with a seasonable to what should become a significantly cooler than normal pattern as we go into next weekend and into the following week. And with that too, overall a wetter pattern that should loom here as well as we move into week 2 and into week 3 across not only the Ohio Valley but the Midwest and Great Lakes region as a whole. So let's look at some of the specifics. Again, high pressure remains in control through the weekend, keeping us dry, plentiful sunshine. As we move into early parts of next week, this will be the first of 3 fronts that will sweep through here in that Tuesday, Wednesday time frame with scattered showers and thunderstorms on the uptick in that time period. That will be followed by a second front that's due in here Thursday into early Friday. Again, some additional shower and thunderstorm activity possible with cooler conditions building in for the second half of the week and into next weekend. And then finally the third front, which will really be that that early fall type front here, poised to swing in here next Monday into Tuesday. And behind that, a gusty northwesterly wind will drive unseasonably cool air southeast into the Ohio Valley into the middle part of that week as well. So that'd be out there towards the middle part of August behind that third front. So a lot on the table here, guys, and what has been a quiet pattern sure about to turn more active over the next couple of weeks. The MJO also coming back to life here. It has been dormant, but there are signs as we move into mid-August that it's going to become more amplified going into phases 4, 5, and potentially into 6. And if we look at that, you see that initially just seasonable, slightly above normal in phase 4, trends cooler across the eastern portion of the country, phases 5 and 6. And then the EPO forecast to remain negative really into mid and even late August. Again, you know the drill by now what that means with respect to the temperature profile, at least. As we go back, and I'll just show you this real quick before we close things out. Sorry, just adjusting here, guys. Nothing like live video recording here on a Saturday morning. But as we show you what that temperature profile looks like with the negative EPO in August, again, predominantly cooler than normal across the central portion of the United States into the eastern portion of the country and Great Lakes, upper Midwest. So all in all, the pattern continues to look like we're going to remain cooler than average through the middle part of August. Guys, make it a fantastic weekend. Again, high pressure dominates with plentiful sunshine and seasonably warm conditions with low humidity. Get out there and enjoy it. We'll talk with you soon.